Hey Mercer football fans, football is right around the corner, and that's why I'm joined by this man right here, the head football coach, Cronic of Mercer University. My name is Kenny Schierlinger. So Coach, we're here at SoCon Media Days up here in the mountains of Asheville. But first off, let me just ask you about how Media Days have been going. I know you've played some golf and mingling with the guys that you're going to be competing with this fall.
This has been a great trip. I mean, I look out that window over there and I'm looking at the mountains and I get to see the golf course. This is just a beautiful place here at the Grove Park Inn, and so it's a great time to catch up with people, and it's a great time to just get out and get away maybe for a couple of days before the storm starts here this weekend. So it's been a good day. I mean, it's really exciting to see this many people here, to see this much media here, the different news stations, all the different things, and you get to hear from Terrell Owens speak. I mean, there's been a lot of positive, so it's been a great. I guess we've been here almost maybe 48 hours now. I got to play, got to be here on Tuesday, have a nice dinner. Yesterday got to play some golf here at a beautiful golf course and have some fun with some other coaches. Go to downtown Asheville, get a nice meal, and then this morning it's just been go with the head coaches meeting and then obviously with the media day. So I think it's a great event we have here.
You mentioned that this is kind of the calm before the storm. You have camp starting tomorrow and this weekend. So I want to ask you, obviously camp is a grind and lots of competition, which you and your team like to thrive on. So what's your favorite part about fall camp?
Well, it's just seeing where you're at and getting out there and seeing the work that they've put in. We've worked really hard. Our strength coach, Evan Barr's done an unbelievable job just building some body armor on these guys and really having our first true off season this spring to have a spring practice. I mean, we'd never had a spring practice before, going into year 3 now. And so we got to have a true spring practice. We got to really work in the weight room. And then this summer, he's just worked, on the volume of work of how much condition we're doing, how much we're lifting weights, how much weight they're gaining, all those different things. So now to come into camp, let's see where we are. And I feel like we're so much further ahead now than we've ever been at this time of the year, okay? So you feel like you're able to really install things faster because we've been doing it with the kids for a while. The older guys know what we're doing. You're able to, things should just go faster. You should be able to practice faster. People understand what they're doing. So we'll get out there and every year you're tweaking some things schematically, but it's really about getting out there and those kids getting comfortable and evolving towards what your team is going to do well. And I'm excited about watching our kids get out there and practice and hit each other and compete and see who's improved a lot, who's improved the most, and who's ready to kind of take the next step and help us win football games.
Last season was very successful, but you also were right there at the end for the conference championship. Have you felt the sense of the guys really chomping at the bit to get back out there and get over that hump, win a conference championship and beyond that?
Yeah, I do feel that. It's interesting. At the end of every semester, I have exit interviews with each player privately for about 20 minutes apiece. And at the end of the fall season, they were tired. They were mentally tired. They played a spring season and a fall season. They were excited about what they'd accomplished, and they were hurt that we didn't make one more play. But they were tired. I got a total different sense of that at the end of the spring semester after having just an off season we could worry about. We worked hard, but they were rejuvenated. They were excited about the season coming up, and there was just great energy and a great vibe in the program. So I like our football team. It's fun to come to work every day because our kids are bought in. They do what we ask them to do. They work hard and they believe in what's going on and they really care about each other.
With that success last year, you head to the preseason into the season on the preseason polls, a couple of polls showing you love there inside the top 25. I know as a football guy and coach-wise and the players, you want to keep that in the building, but how do you kind of channel that outside noise that you kind of get in the proper way positively?
Well, obviously it's preseason, so it's all about where you finish. But at the same time, it's great that people are recognizing the program, the work the kids have done, that our staff has done, and where we position ourselves. It's always better to start ranked because you got a better chance of, if you have a great season, finishing even higher. And now you're talking, getting a bye in a playoff week. It could be the difference between maybe getting a bye for a playoff game or not. So the rankings are positive things because it gets you some attention and it starts you off further along. At the same time, it doesn't mean a daggum thing if you don't go out there and perform. So we want to talk about those things, but our players need to understand, and we've worked hard to make them understand that every year is you're starting at the bottom of a mountain. You got to start climbing that thing, and you're not going to start where you finished the last season. You got to start all the way at the bottom, and you got to get back to that point. And now we've got to find a way to take one more step. So first of all, we got to work our tail off just to get back to have the opportunity. You got to beat some really good football teams in a great conference. Every Saturday is going to be a challenge, but I believe this group can do those things.
Coach, thank you for joining us here in Asheville at the SoCon Media Days. Best of luck through fall camp, and then heading into the season. We look to talk to you soon.
All right, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate it.